with Queen's University Belfast and the United Methodist University in Liberia. Today, I'm excited to share insights from our research on gender-based perception of climate change and ocean acidification among artisanal fishing communities in Liberia. This work stems from a collaborative effort supported by the Ocean Foundation with contributions from Patricia Ziviri and Victoria Reyes from the Autonomous University of Barcelona in Spain to understand how these critical issues impact small-scale fishers, highlighting the unique experiences and knowledge of both men and women. By integrating local knowledge with scientific frameworks, we aim to contribute to meaningful, inclusive climate change strategies. Examining the involvement of women in fisheries will offer comprehensive insights into geolocalized community-based data concerning climate change and ocean acidification effects and resilience. The research investigates how local knowledge can assist in climate and ocean acidification research, enhance our understanding of perceived impacts of climate change and OA, and incorporate local knowledge in policymaking. More recently, the gender and fisheries perspective has emerged as a new approach to document gender defined as the socially constructed attributes associated with what is to be a female or male in various social cultural contexts in small scale fisheries value chain. Raboswood Grand Cape County, close to the Sierra Leone border, West Africa. The study site was selected for four main reasons. One, the small-scale fisheries sector is essential to the local economy with close to 100% of the population relying at least partially on fish. Two, both men and women engage in fishing activities. Three, fisheries management in this location is characterized by Liberia's first collaborative management association. And four, the site falls within the nearshore waters along the Liberia-Sierra Leone border, which is considered a fisheries hotspot. The study lies within the Intertropical Convergence Zone, the ITCZ, which is a key element for the Earth's climate system. The unique wind reversal patterns influences the physical, biological, and chemical processes in the ocean. The other category, including ring nets and drift nets, is the most widely used by men, highlighting their focus on methods suitable for large-scale or commercial fishing. Also, hook and line and beach seine also show significant usage, while set net and gill net are less common. Catch distribution also for men by fishing method. The majority of the catch is allocated for seal, reflecting the strong commercial focus of men's fishing activities. Consumption plays a small role, with hook and line having the highest percentage allocated for personal use, approximately 25%. A negligible portion is used for other purposes, such as the usage of bait for fishing and related purposes. Selection and backseat trap, why men rely heavily on other methods, such as ring net or drift net. Hook and line and beach seine, for example, including set net, is a kind of a technique, but used more by women than men. Catch distribution by gender and fishing method include women who allocated a significant portion of their catch for sale, particularly in share collection and basket trap. Men focus heavily on sales across all their fishing methods, with smaller portions retained for consumption. Consumption, however, is more prominent in hook and line for men and basket trap for women, as seen from the stack bar chart here presented. Cardinal species, locally known as boni, in the local vernacular, is the most frequently caught species, followed by Chloroscumbus species, locally called pojo, Ingralus species, the anchovy, and the cassava fish. During the dry season, the frequency of species appear very low and absent compared to the rainy season, indicating a significant seasonal variation. Metrics here highlights the duration of each fishing trip, which is approximately 9 hours. Number of days they go or trips per week is approximately 4 trips, and fishing per month per year is approximately 7 months per each year. And the expenditure proportion highlights that 60 plus percent dominates expensive that are calculated for purchases for sea days. Cost for baits is approximately 19.6%, which comes second, and batteries for flashlights and huge lights for fishing at night accounts for 15.7% of the cost attributed to catches by men. Now, fish utilization proportion, 90% are actually sold. Majority of the catch is sold. 10%, a smaller portion which is kept for personal use and distribution among family members. And the average quantity of fish caught is approximately 100 kilogram, and the quantity consumed is approximately 10 kilogram. And the financial cost that is implied per fishing trip is approximately 100,000 Liberian dollars. Variation between activities linked to men and women uh, within the small scale fisheries sector. The study highlights the extensive knowledge of the Raboso small scale fishery communities, which have developed through their deep connection to the coastal environment. It aligns with global research on the richness knowledge in small scale fishing communities and reveals that local knowledge systems are highly gender consistent with findings from other regions. The rubber sport area near the Liberia-Sierra Leone border is experiencing stronger warming than nearby tropical ocean basins, with this trend expected to worsen and impact coastal and ocean processes. This highlights the need for improved regional impact projections. Climate change is also severely affecting West Africa marine fisheries, posing significant social, economic, and nutritional challenges for small-scale fishing communities. Importantly, we have found a considerable overlap between indicators of climate change impacts derived from scientific and local knowledge. This finding is consistent with earlier work documenting consistency between scientific and local knowledge related to climate change. Scientific and local knowledge through a gender lens provides a comprehensive understanding of climate change impacts in the West Africa region. Local knowledge from small-scale communities highlights the social and gender aspect of climate impacts, emphasizing the need for their inclusion in climate policies to ensure equity, ethics, and respect. This approach can also enhance the relevance and effectiveness of adaptation policies. To highlight from this study um, uh, uh, will include, of course, not limited to tailored strategies, design adaptive and risk management strategies specific to small scale fisheries contexts through participatory place based analysis, gender integration, include gender consideration to address vulnerabilities and adaptive capacity differences, and knowledge pluralism to foster inclusive partnerships between diverse knowledge systems, recognizing the cultural, socio-economic, and political dimensions of climate change and, of course, ocean acidification. I would like to thank you all for joining me for this presentation. I apologize, I'm not going to be attending this live with you due to other prior engagement, but I'll be very happy. My email is out here. I will be happy to hear back from you for any feedback or to answer any questions, and I look forward to concluding on this study and having a larger read. So thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Bye bye.